Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. In this episode, I'm going to go through the steps of cupping tea and we'll get straight into it. We're going to look at the equipment that you need. The first thing, of course, is a kettle. I particularly like this kettle because it has a short spout for cupping, but any kettle will do. I use a paper tray as well. It's good for traveling with. This is for evaluating the dry leaf. But you can also use a bowl, a shallow type white bowl. That's just as good. You do need a professional tea cupping set. The one I have is from the Taiwanese Tea Manufacturers Institute, and it's 150 ml. This is the bowl that the liquor gets dispensed into. Obviously, a timer is required. A scale, a very accurate scale. This is a connoisseur spoon. You may have come across it, or just use a normal soup spoon as well. You'll need that. You need a small cup for drinking from. And the reason is sometimes you'll see people dipping straight into the bowl using their spoon. But when you're cupping more than one tea, there's also the risk of cross-contamination with your spoon. The other point is if you're cupping with other people, quite honestly, it's not hygienic. You also need a cupping log, and I will have a link to the log that I use, which is up to you, but it shows you, it breaks down all the different areas for you to look at. It takes into consideration the date, the time you're cupping, the humidity in the room, the temperature of the day, your personal moods, which is really important because if you're feeling rushed or you're not in a great mood, it will affect the way you view a tea. And then it helps you to break down how to look at the dry leaf to the wet leaf and the liquor as well. Of course, the tea samples. And I'll get myself ready. So it's 3 grams for 150 mils. I'm going to put this on. To best evaluate the dry leaf, you look for what you know are the qualities of that particular tea. For instance, for a boiled oolong, I'm looking for regular bowl sizes, not too many crumbs, and the aromas. To evaluate the aroma of the wet leaf, you can give it a bit of a shake and then just gently lift the lid. From there, you then grab your cup, fill it about 80% in 3 sips. First, you take a small sip. The most important thing is to always keep your lips closed when the tea liquor is in your mouth, so the aromas are not released. The second sip, you take it into your mouth and hold it in your mouth, and then breathe out through your nose to feel the aromas going into the back. And then the third sip, with your lips closed, swish it in around your mouth so it gets the full flavour there. I also suggest that if you're cupping with other people, don't comment because you can influence the other person too much. Wait, take your notes and wait, and then share your thoughts later. It's at this point you can actually now pull the wet leaves out. This is when you can check the rolling, the picking standard, if it's been hand picked, which I can because of the way it's not a clean cut on the end. Again, it depends on the tea that you're evaluating. Just be aware of what you should be looking for with that tea. If you enjoyed this video, please give me the thumbs up and I'll see you next time.